Just another freak in the freak kingdom.
Today we're going to make a video sandwich. Hopefully you're already familiar with what a sandwich is. You know, bread, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, turkey. That's a number 4 turkey tom from the Double J. We love it.
I'm Jimmy's John's.
But the difference between a video sandwich and a real sandwich is that a real sandwich has ingredients and a video sandwich is just layers and layers of video. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you may already be familiar with this, but if you're not, I'll explain it real quick. A video is by default 100% opaque, which means you can't see through it, but you can affect on a transparency slider if you can see through it or not. And so if I set the transparency of this video clip to 50%, suddenly you can see through it and you can see the black background behind it. But if I put another video clip underneath it, then you can see through to that video clip. And so my idea for this video is to take 100 layers and set them all to 1% opacity, 1% transparency, whichever. And so in theory, all of the things, the elements that are the same over the 100 layers should appear normal. And then since each clip has such a small amount of what you can see, the motions of each layer will be very faint. And then when there's overlap by multiple layers, you should be able to see that perfectly clearly. And so I think you could have a moment of just chaos. And then if all of the layers for one moment line up, like they do the same action, then you should be able to see it come in and then dissipate. I don't know if that'll work, but we're gonna try it. Experimenting. Something that's a little bit annoying right now is that there are clouds in the sky, so the sun keeps coming out and going away, which means the light changes, which would make it very difficult to do the effect that I want to do. So I think for the real final product, we're going to wait until it gets dark. But until then, I'm going to set up some lights, and I just want to see if this even works as a concept. So that's what we're going to do. So I think this is going to be the shot, more or less, a strong spot here. When it gets dark, I might have to add like an accent light or some more fill just to balance it out. But as of right now, I think this is the vibe. You can still sort of see the, you know, there's fall off, so you can see the things in the room, which I think will make for an interesting convergence when there's different elements all over and then they all come together right here. So I'm going to get some tape, put a mark on the ground, set up a manual focus so that the autofocus doesn't fuck it all up, and we'll try it once, see what happens. I'm just gonna do this little. So I just gotta count to 100. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so I've taken that long clip and I've cut it up. I've stacked all 100 layers and I set the transparency to 1%, and this is what that looks like. And I know you're probably thinking, Zach, that's so short. Well, that took an hour to render. So when we do the real one, when we have it be a little bit longer, who knows how long it'll take to export. So I have to figure out a way to make it a little bit more streamlined. But it's starting to get darker, so I'm excited because I do love the effect. I think it's very interesting. And I also bought this mask for a project a long time ago that I never used. And so I think this would be an interesting like addition to the vibe, right? So I'm in the vlog camera mode here just to show you that we've got a light here just to give a little bit of an edge. We got the big boy. It's dark now. I'm gonna throw on a mask, do some walking around, and hopefully it looks cool. Okay, so it's the following day. I've layered all of the video clips. I've set the opacity to 1%. This is what that looks like. And so I think that looks really cool, but I obviously want to add that OPB VHS grungy look. And so basically I just followed this tutorial 100%. It's a great tutorial. I was hesitant to share it with you because I like cherish it so much, but it's really good. So if you want to learn how to do it, the link will be in the bio to watch this tutorial. Add some sound effects, title to fit it into the cinematic universe or whatever. And it looks like this. So So there you have it. That's the final video. If you want to watch others like it in the cinematic universe, you can head over to the OPB TV channel. I'll link to that in the description. And I think if I were to do this again, the one thing that I would focus a lot more on is lining up each of the layers so that there is a moment where everything is more in line, because since there's variations in each layer, there's never a moment where it's like completely uniform. And I don't know if I would be able to do that by myself anyways, because I would need to have an overlay and match the overlay with each layer, and it would be very difficult to do by myself. But I think that's the one thing that I would want to be different if I were to do it again. But overall, I think I'm really pleased with the effect. It's really interesting. So that's the video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the audio was good on this one. The color, I'm still trying to figure out, color grading, correcting, finding a cohesive look. Do I use S-Log? Do I just shoot straight out of the camera? I'm trying to figure it out, but at least the audio is better. So, you know, we're making progress. My next video I think is gonna be a terrarium, because that just sounds like fun. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe. See you later.
The sandwich business has been real good to me.